Still working. Had a water pump issue. Had an MSD issue. Alright guys, time for a little update. This car seems like it doesn't want to go to drag week. Let's just put it that way. We're just under 2 weeks till drag week, and so far my water pump failed, and now it seems that I don't have spark, and I believe it's the MSD box here, because I did a bunch of system logs with the Holly verifying that the cam and crank signal is working, so that seems okay. My coil checks out okay. The only thing left here is this MSD box, and I did the test as per MSD instructions, and I'm not getting any spark. So it served me well, at least about 22 years, and it seems like it just finally took a crap. So I'm gonna swap this out. The new ones now are digital, so they use like a microprocessor. So we'll see, you know, it should just be a plug and play, basically. I just gotta do a couple wire connections, hook up to the battery and the tack, and all should be good.
What's up, guys? We're still working on this thing. You know what amazes me is that you think that you have a car that has no problems because you've owned it and built it, what, 10, 12 years ago?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, every time we prepare for drag week, we constantly are finding things. So now we're checking the drive shaft. Little vibration while we were cruising. And what we found was the yoke. We want to check the engagement. I know it looks like it's pretty far out there, but this is actually a longer yoke. And we want to see how much engagement, but that's too far out, and that might be part of our vibration problem. So, as usual, taking things apart that we shouldn't have been taking apart many years ago. Drag week. So, we did our measurements. So here's what we got.
So this is my current setup is here.
That's from the center line of the rear.
The rear to the center line of the front yoke. And with that said, I have 1 5/8 of an inch engagement of the yoke into the transmission, which is kind of borderline, I guess.
I don't think it's enough.
So,
and there's 2 3/8 sticking outside.
So the universal joint is quite a bit of ways from, you know, the back of the transmission. So we're going to talk to the guys at the drive shaft shop. Kind of feeling that that's probably
the vibration.
What's going on with the vibration? I did have U-joints put in it. You know, they did cut the shaft.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if it was just cut like 1/4 of an inch shorter than it originally was, because I really didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, shorter than the last time.
And it kind of created a problem.
Yep.
So we'll see.
We'll see. This is drag week, guys. This is how it is.
It's drag week for us, last minute.
Yeah, all the time it's last minute. I'm gonna make a song about that. That's what you needed?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, take this stuff off. We're gonna unbolt the drive shaft. Got your side? It's good. It's fine. Got like 5 inches. That's what she said. Yep. Here we are, we're at Fleet Pride, picking up drive shaft tube. There it is. We're at the drive shaft shop. They didn't have it in stock, so we offered to pick it up. because we need the new drive shaft, as you saw. And there we go. We picked up a couple other things for him too. He needed some U-joints. All right. Yeah, right here. So he's got to get the shaft done. He's going to do it for us. Yep, Fleet Pride. Drag week. There we are, delivering. That's where they make the shafts. That's probably our stuff right there, right, Phil? Yeah, those are our ends right there. Yep. Nice. New shaft. Getting it in. Took the old shaft with the cutoff wheel. They cut the welds, and then they get it off, and they'll press that stuff on the ends. We are ready. New shaft, drive shaft shop. Bob hooked us up, man. Drive shaft before noon. Let's get this bad boy installed. Drag week.
Yep.
Putting the shaft in.
Yeah, so a drive shaft is a solid.
Yep.
So basically, while you wait.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Drive shaft.
While you wait, we were slinging parts for Nassau Drive Shop.
We had to go pick up the material, but
Hey,
that's fine. At least
we got it done today.
shit, it's like noon, so yeah.
Yep, 3 hours total.
Alright, this bad boy's going in.
Yep, going in. We got the new drive shaft in thanks to Nassau Drive Shaft Shop. Hooked us up. But we go to adjust the caltracs, just to adjust the preload. And we notice that the Heim in the back was wiggling around a little in the threads. We only had 3 thread engagement on each end when we were adjusting preload to only the quarter turn. If we needed any more to cure any pulling left or right while we're launching, that thing would have popped out. So, called Calvert, and we're ordering 2 more of these, longer. These are 21.5. We're ordering 22.5. The reason that these were gotten first was it was assumed that this rear was in the correct factory spot. Turns out it's not, because it was mini tubs, so it's pulled back a little for tire clearance as well. And when the car was being built, nobody knew that. So we got these. They fit. Nobody really checked. But this is a 3/4 inch threaded bolt. We should have at least 3/4 of an inch in. So with the extra length, we're going to have that seated nice, and we'll be able to adjust preload. So Calvert hooked us up too. We're getting those. Drag week. We road tested with the caltrac bars out, just so we could test the drive shaft. Seems nice, everything's good. Checked the tune out, did a couple of data logs, but we are going to install a small light bar on the front, just in case we're stuck in an area very rural, so we can see things. So we're putting that light bar on, and that'll be used just in case it's pitch black and nothing is around us we can't see. Obviously, if we're with a pack of people and stuff, we don't need that, but this will definitely help. It gives a nice shine, and it'll be a little bit safer than these half moon covered Sylvania classic bulbs.